Hello there, it's Starblast here and welcome to my first ever Periscope show. It would help that I actually get rid of toothpaste before I start this. This might be take 4 in a minute, but I hope. There goes my name is Rich Starblaster. Before I get going, I'd like to do a quick shout out to Mark Shaw, the Periscope guy who gives some awesome tips and tricks on how to use Periscope, or in my case, how not to use it. So let's get into who I am. As I said, my name is Rich Starblaster. I currently work in a warehouse, 62210, alternating shifts. I don't work at the weekends, hence this early show. So, what do I basically do? I'm basically an observational person. I can basically watch people going by, sit in a local park, watch people, and basically social media. So if you see me sitting in the local park, I'm not being weird or anything, it's just that I just like watching people go about the daily business. Especially, we've got a nice little duck pond in the local park that I like to watch the ducks. You'll even find me sometimes talking to the ducks. I know that sounds a bit strange, but there you go. Also a couple of the squirrels out there. Oh, sorry, I just get sidetracked by the sounds going past. Yeah, I love ducks. No wrong with ducks. Good with orange sauce as well. Yes, as I say, a little bit red-faced because I've just got out of the bath and changed. Don't worry, I'm not doing a nude periscope if anybody's worrying that I'm going to do those kind of things. Yeah. Oh, lovely gravy, yeah. Goes well with gravy as well, ducks do, yeah. Well, joking aside, I mainly love ducks. Especially these ones here. They're daft as anything. The pond's one way, and we've got a Tesco's just down the road, and they end up there, miles away from the nearest pond, and trying to cross the road as well, because some of them don't fly very well. It's round about 10 to 8 here in the UK. So depending on where you are in the US, it could be midnight, or it could be 3 in the morning, I think. That's Eastern time, isn't it? Yeah. So as I say, when I do these shows, it will be general observations, what I've seen online. Also with Periscope, I believe they're bringing out landscape, because naturally, when you're shooting video, you don't shoot video as portrait, because you just get big horrible black bars down the side. Oh, 1 AM. Is that West Coast? Or East Coast? Oh, I reckon that'll be West Coast, won't it? Because I mainly broadcast to people in the US who are on Eastern Standard Time, New York time. So obviously, that gives the game away, it's East Coast, yeah. Alright. So is this a late night for you, or have you just got up early in the morning? Ah, so you're 7 hours behind us, is that right? Yeah, I think 7 hours, isn't it? It's a bit confusing. It's a good job in the UK we only have one time zone, and that changes every 6 months. God help us if we had more than one time zone. Oh, that would be chaos. But there you go. Yeah, 7 hours. Oh, right. So do you normally stay up this late, or is it just a one-off thing, or because it's the weekend? So wait for some more comments to come through. As I say, I'll try and do these on a daily basis, just depends on how I feel after my shift. Oh, so you work the weekends? Oh yeah, I used to work weekends. I hate them. I used to do overtime, but then I found that it was just taking me time away from doing other things I like to do. Anyway, thanks for the hearts, much appreciated. So I had to figure out before I broadcast how to switch cameras, because I thought, if I can't switch cameras, then what's the point in doing Periscope? But then I found that out. As I say, this is my third take. I ended up with a toothpaste on my lip. I think I've got rid of it all now. So tip number 1, make sure you've got rid of toothpaste from your mouth, because it looks like I'm gone mad foaming at the mouth. Oh, Top Gear. It's going to be a shame now. Richard Hammond and James May have now decided that they've quit as well. Well, I don't blame them. I don't condone what Jeremy Clarkson's done, but no, but we got to sort of feel sympathy for him when it came out what had happened the previous week. But as I say, there's always one mate who's an idiot, but you still like him. You always get one mate in your circles that does daft things, but you still like them, no matter what. Anyway, I can't wait to see those three doing another show again. Whether they do a show together or not, that remains to be seen. But as I say, they've got awesome chemistry together. Just awesome people. It's going to be a shame. We'll just have to see whether they can make a go of it. Because I remember way back in 2002 when the show got took off the air, everyone went over to, I don't know whether you guys know about a channel called Channel 5 here in the UK. The old hosts of Top Gear jumped ship to Channel 5 and created a show called, quite original, called Fifth Gear. You know, Channel 5, Fifth Gear. Obviously they couldn't use the Top Gear name, obviously because Top Gear is now copyrighted to the BBC. I believe they bought the rights to it. So whatever new show that the Three Musketeers, as I call them, will do, got to be a completely different name. So I hope to see them back on BBC soon. Yeah, I've tried to watch a couple of Fifth Gear shows. It's alright-ish, but it gets a bit boring, doesn't it, talking about cars all the time. Don't get me wrong, I do like cars, but I'm not a petrol head. Because basically, to me, a car gets me from A to B. That's basically it. I do like Mercedes because I used to own one briefly for a couple of years and then got rid of it because it was quite an old model and it was costing a fortune to repair. But I'm looking at getting a Range Rover next because I just fallen in love with them because I just like big beefy cars. So yeah. So as I say, I'm going to cut this off now, get the rest of my laundry done. Yeah, I've heard that Top Gear US isn't that brilliant. Did you ever watch the one Top Gear show they did years ago? Top Gear UK against Top Gear Germany. It was just hilarious. I think what it was the double deck cars where only the bottom car was steering. I think the UK team had Jags, didn't they? They had a Jaguar and a Rover stuck on top of each other, and see James May almost wetting himself as they were going round the corners. Yeah, Sabine, she's good. Did you see the one where she was going round the Nurburgring and she beat Clarkson in a transit van? That was just hilarious. His reaction, he just couldn't believe it that she actually beat him in a transit van. That was just hilarious. She's great, she is. Yeah. I think she did it. Did she do it in about 8 minutes or 7 minutes or something like that? Anyway, I'm going to go because I'll be here for hours otherwise. So I'll probably do another show later on. And yeah, have a good night's sleep. I'll probably do another show when you wake up. So thanks for the 3 viewers. Thanks for the hearts. And I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.